Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy and this is a video where I'm going to make an announcement and show you some of my acquisitions. So first off, my announcement is for my website Hobby Rocks, and that is that a lot of people have been waiting very patiently for the postage for the USA to be sorted out. Now it's quite a big task for Chris, a lot of code that he has to write. Chris is my web guy. Obviously I've got a lot of work to do on the site, and he's doing quite a bit. It's not actually finished. What you're seeing now, if you've been over and had a look, and those of you who've ordered from me in the UK, it's not absolutely finished. We're still working on making things easier to find, because at the moment you can just click on accessories and they are all there, and you'd have to scroll through them all, and then you can find, you know, those little scissors I use that are kind of rainbow. They're on there, but you wouldn't find them easily unless there's a filter at the side and you want to think, oh, look at the scissors, you know. So at the moment there's still a lot of things, including the filters, that we want to get done. So people found it and started ordering ahead of time, so it's kind of galvanized us into getting it finished because people are seeing it that way. I thought I had a phone call, sorry. Yeah, that we're still working on it, but the announcement is that come Monday, the USA and Canada shipping will be there. He said he'll do it by Sunday night. Now, I've got to remember that you and I have different time zones, so I'm talking about our Sunday night, so Monday, which, you know, you've got to bear that in mind. Don't know what time that will be for you guys, because you've got so many different time zones that I couldn't possibly tell you. But that's the big news at the moment. Now, Chris needs to do it gradually, as I said, because the code is quite a lot to fit in, and there's lots of different scenarios. I have a lot of things to get in place as well on the weight side of it, so that it all makes sense. So it's a big job of work that we're both doing to get that ready for Monday. Then the following one that will be available is whatever zone the Australia and New Zealand are in. So we're going to do it bit by bit. Europe zones are massive. There are now 3, and it's quite a lot of stuff to do. So he's got to try and do it in increments. So as it was, a lot of people were asking for the USA, it's easy to do the USA and Canada first. I don't know if there's other areas that are in the USA and Canada zones, but wherever that is, it will be open on Monday. Now, the acquisitions. I bought some flip-flops. Now, these ones I got because Charlotte has really small feet. And although it says a 4, it's a child's 4, so they'll be okay for her because she's a 3 to 4. And she wanted pink, and as luck would have it, they had pink. They don't do these in any other sizes, unfortunately. I could probably wear them because they're a 4. But I couldn't get this colour for anyone with bigger feet than that. They don't come up in any other sizes, only smaller. So I got those. So I got some more flip-flops. I don't know where to put them. I'll put them over there. There we go. And I got some bigger ones. So these ones were for Victoria. And I wanted to get 2 pairs that were a size 6, because my sister wants a pair and Victoria wants a pair, and they're both size 6. They only had one in the shop, but if I can, I'll go to another Poundland with a Pep & Co. There's plenty around me, and I'll get another one. These are the ones that I've made so far. These are the ones I've been wearing to see how they fared. And if you haven't seen these before, I crocheted these tops. Kurt Geiger made a pair of crochet sliders like these, flip-flops, sliders, whatever you want to call them. And he charges £139 for them. Now, these cost me a £5 to buy and negligible amount for the yarn. I had a glue gun anyway, so I've been using a glue gun. Now, I've worn these for a week and they're coming apart. See, that's what it looked like underneath. So you can see the glue still attached. So that's not really working out. It's fine if they're mine, and if they come apart, I can just reattach them with my own glue gun. But if I wanted to say give this pair to Gemma, I've not worn these, they shouldn't really be coming apart, they're all still attached. But if I wanted to give them to her, she hasn't got a glue gun, so when they come apart like that, she can't put them back together. These ones I made differently, as you can see. I've got just a square on top. So I started looking into it, and I bought this yesterday. Now this is high tack fabric glue, high performance, and it's meant to work from yarn or fabric to any surface. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to make my next ones and use this. And this is from Dunelm, of all places. Dunelm sell everything. You know, they've got like a massive kind of garden department, huge bedding department, and they've got upstairs where they've got all crockery and cutlery and pots and pans and lighting and all that sort of stuff. But they also have quite a big fabric section. Fabric and sewing, they have a small yarn section, which used to be different yarn, but they lost their supplier. So now they have Sirdar and Hayfield. That's all. And it's not as cheap as some yarns, so I don't suppose they sell as much as they used to. They used to have Robin and others, Wendy and stuff like that in there. I don't know, well, they just lost their supplier anyway, and they had no yarn for a while. Now they've got Sirdar and Hayfield, but they don't have much. It's never, you can't go in there and buy a Hayfield Spirit, you know, it's not a massive range, it's just a little bit. But they've got buttons and zips and sewing baskets and stuff like that. They're more geared to sewing than they are any other craft. So this was recommended to me by the lady in there called Heather. If you're watching, Heather, I'm going to give it a go. She recognised me. She said hello, Tracy, so I wonder if she watches. Say hello if you do. So yeah, this is the glue, and I can't read it, it's too small to write in, but as you can see, but I'm going to try it. I'm hoping that it works, because other than that, I'm going to try the double-sided Velcro, because if that does come apart, you just stick it back down. Plus, as I said, you could make lots of different tops. You could have blue ones one day, you could have green ones the next day. You know, you could just put whatever colour for your outfit on here, and then you could take them off. So I'm going to try both. A lot of people have asked me, can you do tutorials for them? And they've said that on Facebook as well. And I will. I'll definitely do it. But I need to know that they're going to be stuck for good first. I don't want to go showing you how to make something that falls apart. So once I've got that, you know, underway, then I'll do the tutorials for them. But what else was I going to say? That reminded me of something. Oh yes. Now, Hobby Rocks have Facebook. Hobby Rocks has now Instagram and Twitter. Instagram has not put very much on it so far, but if you haven't already found it, then please do and follow. Just show a little bit of Hobby Rocks love, and I'll be doing more on there, obviously, as it grows. So yeah, that's the acquisition for my flippy flops, was this. So I mentioned earlier on my Rocks chat that I wanted to make a hat. Actually, it might have been Slim Chat. I do have another channel, which is my diet channel, and I have several channels actually. Rocksteady is one I'm doing my face cream on. Diet Rocks I'm doing my weight loss on, and other things, and a chat, a blog, and then obviously I've got Rocks Chat where I show stuff every now and then. And I wanted to make a hat, because obviously the cream that I'm using and that I'm trialing over on Rocksteady can make you burn. So obviously if I go out, I have to factor up, but it also helps to have a sun hat. And so I bought this, and this is not raffia, it's paper yarn. and it's supposed to be really, really good for making hats. As you can see, it's like a straw, like straw hat sort of thing. And I like the colour. So I thought, okay, I will give it a go. I'll buy some of this stuff and I'll give it a go. But it is really, really stiff. It's like string, isn't it? Really, basically. But yeah, if you can imagine like straw hats and things like that, that's kind of what they're made with, I think. Got this very nasty sticker, which will come off, but if you have to kind of rub the residue. Now, I got this from Amazon, so it's not like a company that I can take it back and say, excuse me, this isn't good. I got it on Amazon, so I'll get it off and it will be fine. But I have no idea what it would be like working with this. I'm kind of looking forward to it and not, because it's going to be really rough on the hands. Isn't it a beautiful colour though? But yeah, you can see it's like really not soft, not the usual stuff that I use. So that's another one of my little acquisitions. Whoops, and it's falling off. I'll put it back where it was. Weighs a ton. I have no idea what the weight is. I'm just going to have to judge a hook size. Now, while I was in Poundland, and I did buy some Poundland yarn, I bought these interlocking play mats. And you'll know why instantly. These interlocking play mats are exactly the same as the interlocking craft mats. And I have one of these. I bought one that was a blocking mat. And I've never used it, but sometimes I might want to block one of my blankets, you know, just get it into some kind of shape if it's not. And so I got these because these do it. They're just the same thing, only used for a totally different purpose, but they are identical. So I bought a pack of 6 interlocking play mats, which are now interlocking craft mats. So that's my last one. Oh no, I bought this in Poundland as well, which was a little pastry brush thing, because all of mine have died. But this is a silicone one. It's they're cute colours. I really like that. The whole range of pink and grey. Really, really nice stuff. But it's a basting brush, and that's exactly what I needed. So as I mentioned, did buy some yarn. And I bought this yarn with the USA opening up in mind, because obviously people have been waiting for a long time. I've been getting lots and lots of messages from people saying they really want to get some Poundland yarn and they really, really can't wait for my shop to open. Now I've got a Poundland mystery box, I have an Aldi mystery box, and I have a normal everybody else mystery box. I might break that down again further and have certain weights. So but what I'm going to ask Chris, and I forgot to ask him yesterday, was whether he would be able to put a text box when people purchase a mystery box. So they might say, please can you try and give me the pinks, or please can you try and give me the blues, you know, or please can you try and give me the purples, you know, or can you try and give me some of the Aran. So I can't guarantee, or that chunky that's like oatmeal colour, you know, the one I've used it quite a bit. In fact, it's this one when it's made up. So yeah, I can try and do that where I can, but obviously if it's not in stock and I haven't got any, it's potluck with the Poundland. But I want to put a little text box there, just so people can say when they order a mystery box, please don't put any wool in it, I'm allergic, or please can you make sure it's all acrylic, or can you try and, you know, incorporate this one because it's my favourite. So yeah, what did I buy? There's a loaf of bread in here I forgot to take out. So I got some of these. I got quite a bit of these, and I also got this one because I do have some somewhere, but I don't know where it is. And remember the Baby Bubbles one that I made, this beautiful pastel kind of rainbow yarn? I got some of that. And I got some of the yellow and white, real kind of marbly yarn, which is very beautiful. I didn't buy much of it, but it's all in the store now, so hopefully it's not like it's going to come out of stock. They seem to have quite a good stock of them. I've got more flip-flops in here. They smell of rubber. So if the yarn, when you get it, smells like a flip-flop, you'll know why. It's been in the bag with the flip-flops. And there's another... Hang on. I'm back. There's another bag. I don't think there's anything different, though. It's just more of these. So, yeah, I've got a few. Because I do have quite a lot anyway. But I thought with it kind of imminently opening up, there is a chance that I might need some variety of Poundland yarns. So I will sort all that out, find myself a nice box for it shortly. So that's it. That's my acquisitions and announcements. The biggest announcement being that Hobby Rocks will be kind of opening. It's really scary and exciting all at the same time. It isn't, but please bear with me. When you look at it, when you go around the site, next time you look at it, it might be a little different. There might be more filters, there might be more structure. It did get found and used before it was ready. So all I'm saying is it's a work in progress, and it will be an ongoing work in progress, because the one thing that has come out of people ordering from me already is that it's enabled us to improve stuff, for people to say, I found this part of your checkout a little bit difficult, so Chris has improved it. Or when I went on here, somebody messaged me that when they were on the phone and they went to the menu, they couldn't see it, because when he hasn't actually done all that styling, you know, it's kind of an ongoing project. He wasn't ready to do, but he's now made those menus pop. So before, it had a transparent background and it went over the picture and you couldn't see it was white writing. So now it's he's worked on that. So it's been really good getting the feedback, knowing what we have to do and the experience. It's all very well us doing a test purchase and seeing how it works, but we're not the ones. We know how the site looks, we know what it entails, we know it inside and out. But for someone who's not been on there before, it's a brand new experience, and it's the way that people, maybe things they might struggle with, things that are not right, it's always good to hear, so we can put them right. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.